Good afternoon, folks. My name is Keith Pure, and I'm addressing the Billion Coin community. Uh, we'll go and share the screen, and then we'll log in because there's something right at the top of the screen that you need to look at. So we'll just go and share the screen. We'll just move that down. We'll just take that out. So if we go and log in, just move this back. Sorry. Go and log into our back office. Up where login is there's a new button there. It's got Goodwill. So if we go into Goodwill, we'll have a look what they got in there. Remember, we're sharing. There will be a time when I stop sharing. So you got the Kringle Society sitting inside the Goodwill area, and click here for more. Everybody knows what their mission statement is. Goodwill, TBC Goodwill Ambassadors, and that is Stephen Cuffy and Bay Derek. So as you all know, they're all over in Nigeria. And their next port of call is the Philippines. They were talking about New Zealand last week coming to here, but I don't know how that's going to get on. So this is what they're all doing. Okay, I'm proud to announce first 2 Goodwill ambassadors for the TBC community, Stephen Cuffy and Mbe Derek. The loyalty and consistency of these 2 TBC leaders has led to their selection to play this special role. Both have hearts of gold and are very much cause-driven when it comes to TBC. This marks the official announcement of the role of a TBC Goodwill Ambassador as of January the 1st, 2020. I have been setting aside 10% of the revenue that comes in through the admin fees to be used to feed and bless the lives of poor people. Obviously, we are not big enough yet to feed all of the poor people in the world, even though within our combined hearts we would gladly do that if we had the means. It is our goodwill towards mankind that we do our part to feed the poor and make a difference for lives. We can touch through this effort. Picture a line of poor people waiting their turn to receive 2 bags of groceries, which may feed their family for a week or 2. The TBC Goodwill Ambassador will assist in the selection of the poor we shall feed, and they will be present in person as we make this donation to them. They stand in as representative of all of us in TBC, from admin, creator, all the way down to our newest member that joined us. They are our Goodwill Ambassadors of TBC. My vision of this part of TBC is much bigger than most of you can imagine. But 10% can one day be very large and significant number. It's all relative, and bigger we get, the more we can help others. Also, as we grow and expand this part of TBC, I will be personally calling on other leaders to carry out this role too. The future will be even brighter for all of us because of this special calling. Prepare yourselves one day to be called to be a TBC Goodwill Ambassador. When playing the role of ambassador, all travel expenses are prepaid and the stipend provided to compensate for the time. So it is not a role of self-sacrifice. The role is meant to be seen as a reward for good leadership. It is a true honor to be an ambassador. Nigeria will be our first country on the list of many that will receive this goodwill. Remember that it is goodwill because the receivers of the bags of groceries are all non-members of TBC. Goodwill is not self-serving. In contrast, our members each enjoy the fruits of the distribution phase of TBC and the Bitcoin bounty income ladders out of poverty. Dr. Solo has been working tirelessly with a team of leaders to hold 6 events in 3 locations within Nigeria in the early part of March 2020. Both Mbe and Stephen have been invited regardless. At least one of our ambassadors will be present for each of the Goodwill events. Seats at the Goodwill events are limited and are open to the public free of charge. I have earmarked 20,000 US dollars to be used to buy groceries, cover all 3 events. Cameroon is the next country on the list, and Bay Derek has already identified some poor that even have extraordinary circumstances. Truly sad stories of people in great need. $10,000 of aid has been earmarked for these people in Cameroon. A great deal of effort has been made to get Stephen into both countries, and we are waiting on the embassies to process the visa for each, hopefully in time. Early March is fast approaching. I have already prepaid for Stephen to go on both Nigeria and Cameroon, and can assure you all this trip will be safe. I will be working with Bay this week to prepay for his travel to Nigeria, which will include his wife this time. And finally, I hope this Goodwill ambassadorship is well received by both member and non-member alike. TBC stands for so many things, and let this act show the world that we mean what we say. It is just a matter of time before we fulfill all we have set out to do in TBC. May the blessings from heaven rain down upon us as we do this great work. So you'll find that's the end of that, and that comes under the heading of the Goodwill. Okay, so we go back out of there, and we'll log back into the back office now. Okay, so there it is up there. Log in, there's the Goodwill, then the merchant and locations and so on. So if I just go and log into my back office, there's a little bit more there I'd like to show. Right. Okay. There's as I said last broadcast. Remember, there's the position you are in right now, and that's the new figures. Most of you would have gotten by now. They call it a compression ratio. So I'm a long way from any of you. I'm 5,647. Okay. Yeah. So as we remember, you got the weekly words. Remember the new ones you've got also. Need to know all of this. And then you got the rewards. Broadcast. No, I don't think anybody does anything up there anymore. Okay. Marketing. Remember, there's your referral link, and then there's this new PDF guide. I'll just open it up, but I'm not going to go down it because I had a lot of trouble with it the last time. But it's about that we're hiring. So Bitcoin bounties, it comes under and shows you what to do and how you get paid when you're hiring for TBC. Okay, so if we go back out of there, move along a bit more. Then your next one is your education. So that's at the top of the education. It's something new right there. I believe it's about, I don't know what it's about yet. I haven't listened to it, but it's called TBC is the next Black Swan event for humanity. Now, I don't know what it's about, but it's about 15 to 16 minutes long. So if you've got a bit of time, I suggest you go and listen to it. There we go. We'll just get back out of that.
This is a picture.
Okay. And that you'll find out under the education. So if we go a bit further down. Now, what I'm going to do, here's a little bit of a saying. Woe, woe, woe unto the wicked. The poor shall be rich, and the rich become poor. Wow. Guess who that was written by? Okay. And that was written by TBC creator and admin. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing. And okay. So we're going into, hang on, just to move this down a wee bit. Okay. Just a little bit more. Okay, here's another one up here. I'm going to read it, but I'm not going to show it. Okay, so I'll just open it up. Okay, where are we? Admin setting the record straight. I think we put the wrong one. Sorry, here we go. Here it is, right here. Open the wrong one. Mass adoption team, admin fee rotator. Okay, I'm going to read it all, but I'm going to only do bits and pieces of it. Now, what he's got here, he's got 10 million members times $12.50 per month. Okay, we'll try and work it out as we're going. So, there's $125 million of admin fees out of 111,111 in the mass adoption team. When that's built, okay, equal 1,125 each per month. Okay. As I have said many times before, the mass adoption team will be the ones running the TBC economy. Until TBC Kringle coins become universally accepted by all merchants worldwide at 100%. There will still be a need for coins like Bitcoin. Somewhere between 1 million active members and 10 million. Listen to what he's just saying here. Somewhere between 1 million active members and 10 million, I will set up a rotator for the admin fees so that come in and share the responsibility of paying for the things we need to reach mass adoption. For the rest of this year, I will be highly focused on training the mass adoption team how to run a full-blown complex economy. This team will need funding, so I will set up a rotator software program, and as members pay the admin fee, it will be sent to this team on a rotation. Currently, fees are coming in every hour of every day of every week of the month, even though we highly encourage all of our members to pay the fee on the first of each month. I can't run the whole economy by myself. I can't build out an economy all by myself either. Since Bitcoin is widely accepted and very liquid to all other currencies, the mass adoption team will be given Bitcoin through this rotator. Consider the Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin, did quite effectively. He created, developed, and managed the growth of Bitcoin to a point. Then he stepped back and let the Bitcoin community take over its further development. He certainly doesn't run Bitcoin, does he? I will do the same, and that's why a rotator is necessary, and the world will embrace it. So when we get to 4 billion members times $12.50 per month, $50 billion of admin fees will go between 111,111 mass adoption teams, equals 450,000, 45 cents each month. For the most part, seniors and children don't use money. Only about 4 billion people in the world use money right. TBC is the currency of the people, by the people, and for the people. Humanity in the whole will ultimately embrace it. As time passes, more and more value will be added in exchange for paying the admin fee. As we reach numbers in the hundreds of millions of members, we will be offering so much that paying a 25 fee monthly will seem small in comparison. In fact, it will seem even more valuable than paying an electric bill. Can you live without electricity? Well, that's how people will feel about paying this fee. If they don't pay that fee, they lose access to us and all that we have to offer. People will come to cherish their active membership in TBC. So today you are positioning yourself to carry the highly profitable posts within the mass adoption team. Don't miss out. You will live to regret it. I fully expect to reach our objective of having 1 billion members this year of 2020. Notice there are still open positions available. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Notice, if there are still open positions available on the mass adoption team come April 1st, I will no longer accept admin credits to join this team. If so, a new member will have to face the choice of how they want to start in TBC. Free with admin credits puts them straight on to the B team, and payment with either bulk credit or cryptocurrency puts them on to the mass adoption team. So there's a lot of great things that will be happening throughout this year, 2020, in TBC. I hope you have the time to go through the back office. Remember, this is a private back office. We're not meant to share anything on open social media where other people like trolls can screw the heck out of TBC and really don't know what they're talking about. They really don't. Some of the Tibishas don't even know what they're talking about, but at least they're honest and they're faithful. So, before I finish off this broadcast, I'd like to go in and have a look how we're getting on in the competition right now. Wow, look at that, English. Let's have a look what's happened on, what's today? Monday, on Monday. Is there a Sunday? Just a Monday. Monday, there is, look, this is on Monday. See? And first up is only Elite Services with only 7. Second up, from South Africa, Lungzili. And the third up, Isaac Preston with 1. Okay, that was on Monday, just gone. Now, Tuesday, yesterday, Elite Services still heads it, and Marin Lemmer from the United States is running second, and Lunja Seal from South Africa is running third. Okay, let's have a look what we got on the French. Okay, we'll open up the French and we'll go down and have a look who won Mondays. On Monday, you've got Simeon. He's from, I don't know where their flag is, but yeah, he's got 3 there. And I don't know where their flag is either. Dorothy Marik, and with only 2. And third is Famiyard Segan with 1. And that was on Monday. So on Tuesday changes a wee bit. The Simeon is now third, second, 13. It's Doa 13, and first is Koasi Luis. Wow. Well, we're going to have a look at the next one. It's Tagalog. Okay, the first. Oh, there was only 1 Tagalog. It's Rochelle Arcano. Okay, that was Monday. There was only 1 running on Monday. On Tuesday, there was Ace Fletcher with 5, Jocelyn Cornelius with 2, and Rochelle Arcano with 1. Okay. Now we'll go up to the Hindi. See who's running in the Hindi. Okay, Monday, starting from Monday, was only 1 runner. There's Adichie Victor, who had 1. Okay. On Tuesday, Adichie is still there, and second place is Sarani, and third place is Sujit Singh. And there still needs to be posting up for Wednesday, which probably won't come till a bit later on. And our final, Bangla. We'll open that up and see who was winning since Monday. Okay. Mahudin Rana was only 2 running, was first up with 3. And Siddiqui, KM Siddiqui with 2. It was on Monday. On Tuesday, it was Pritam Kumar with 5. Mahideen Rana with 3. And Siddiqui with 2. That was on Tuesday. And that's the final. Is our Bitcoin contest. So I'll just stop share. I'll just go back. Okay, folks, go into your back office. Remember, it's private now, so you just don't go and post anything on Facebook, Twitter, wherever else you can post things, and because it's all private. And things seem to be going nice and smooth because you don't have the trolls out there screwing everything up like they do. I've noticed there's a lot of scams floating around on Facebook. Don't get caught out in those, especially their TBC9.net. He tries every direction, try to hook people in. I got a few bad words from him through a text. because I cut them off in about 3 issues. Yeah, so there's that one. There's a couple more claiming to be TBC Bitcoin exchanges for cash. All of those things. There is no exchange, and there won't be any exchange. Like, if it's going to take 3 years, 4 years for people to understand there is no exchange, and that's what it is. Anyway, thank you, folks, for watching. Till my next broadcast, have a good rest of the week and go in peace. Right,